What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be going over and looking at each and every one of the new Legends cards coming to College Football 25 Ultimate Team. Talking about whether they are worth you guys, or will be worth you guys pick it up for your squad. Also going to be, talking about, how good are they? Are we finally going to see some 98 overall LTDs with the 98 overall ratings that they deserve? Starting with free safety Kevin Byard, and as we do dive into it, please smash that subscribe button. 97 speed, 98 acceleration, 98 zone coverage, 93 man coverage. We'll have to wait and see what that change of direction looks like for Byard, but the card doesn't look horrible. I mean, the biggest thing for me is the fact that he does have that 98 acceleration. Not everything is perfect. He is only 5'11", which again, at that safety position, definitely hurts his value slightly. But 97 speed, 98 acceleration, 98 zone coverage, 93 man. I mean, I feel like the positives about this card outweigh the negatives, especially if he has that, 95 plus change of direction stat, which we just will ultimately have to wait and see for Byard. I don't think this card is, sell your entire squad to pick him up, or even sell your free safety to pick him up, especially if he doesn't fit your scheme. But the card is really solid in Kevin Byard here. George Kittle up next, tight end from Iowa, my GOAT, right? Iowa develops tight end. Iowa is tight end to you, by the way. I don't know if you guys need to hear that, but it obviously is. Kittle, 95 speed, 98 catching, great route running, especially that mid route running is solid, 90 run blocking as well. If you do like to run the football, George Kittle is an absolute beast at that tight end position. It's tough to beat what Kittle is going to be able to provide. Again, solid speed, solid route running. Is he the best tight end in the game? Not quite, but he is a really solid option at that tight end position, especially if you do run that multiple offense, right? That's not what I personally run, but if that is what you guys do run, George Kittle is a really solid option. I feel like we've got a lot of tight ends recently, and Kittle is just another really solid tight end for you guys. Another tight end I really do like, and I'll probably have to pick George Kittle up, right? I obviously am an Iowa fan, so anytime we do get an Iowa Hawkeye type of player, I will have to pick the card up. Then we see Mark Sanchez from USC. I'm a fan of getting a Mark Sanchez card. 94 speed, throwing the football looks pretty good for Mark Sanchez. Another multiple offense card here. 94 speed, accuracy stats look good. We'll have to see, again, ability-wise, what Mark Sanchez does look like. I feel like so far, Legends cards have had some of your best abilities in the game. And maybe that's just me, but if you look, and I'll pull it up on CFB fan, but if you look at, some of the top Legends cards that we have so far in the game, seems like they are some of the cards with some of your better abilities so far in this game. So again, we'll see, Mark Sanchez, exactly what the card does get, but I do think he is going to be a really solid card to add to your lineup come tomorrow. The problem that I have with Mark Sanchez is I feel like we've just got a lot of great quarterbacks. And so although I do think Mark Sanchez is going to be good, it's going to be interesting to see what they give him. Again, ability-wise, I'm guessing he's going to have some of your better abilities in the game, but is that going to be enough to play Mark Sanchez? We'll have to wait and see. Left end, Alex Highsmith, again, probably going to have some of your best abilities at that left end position. 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 96 block shed with the great ability to get after the quarterback, 95 strength as well. For Highsmith, I definitely don't see many flaws in the card, from a good speed acceleration to an incredibly good block shed, ability to get after the quarterback. At the left end position, is Highsmith going to be the best left end in the game? That's something that I do want to talk about in this video, because a lot of you guys are probably curious, right? He's not an LTD, so his price shouldn't be crazy whatsoever. It's going to come down to, what you guys prefer at that left end position. I do think when I'm looking at things, it's tough to beat what this card does give. He has the highest speed at that left end position. Combine that with really good block shed and getting after the quarterback, as well as going to have the best abilities in the game. For me, Highsmith takes the cake at the left end position. Probably your best left end in the game right now. Tristan Wirfs, another Iowa Hawkeye legend card. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're not only getting George Kittle, but we're also getting Tristan Wirfs added into the game. Is it my lucky day? I guess it is, because the Iowa Hawkeyes are coming in College Football Ultimate Team 25 tomorrow. For Wirfs, you're looking at a right tackle here with 98 strength, 97 pass blocking, 95 run blocking. Strength obviously makes sense. Obviously, he was super strong. Again, really solid pass blocking, decent run blocking, right? He's still going to be able to block, running block, really solid. Pass blocking is going to be better than run blocking for sure for Tristan Wirfs. But when I am looking at the card, overall looks pretty solid at that right tackle position. Does again fit that multiple O scheme. So if you do run a scheme team and you're running that multiple O, Tristan Wirfs might be a right tackle for you guys to look at. Other than that, he's just the right tackle. I don't think there's anything, too special about Tristan Wirfs. And I say that oftentimes about, offensive linemen in this game. For me, he is an offensive lineman that can do it all on the field, right? It's not like he can just pass block or run block. He can do it all. And that is something for Tristan Wirfs that does make the card really solid, at least when I am looking at things. Taco Charlton up next. Right end, 92 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 block action, good finesse move, really solid right end. We've already kind of talked about a really good right or defensive end in this game that is coming out tomorrow. But Taco Charlton's another one. I don't think he's as good as the other defensive end we talked about, and we'll talk about him again here in a second. But Taco Charlton is still a really solid right end in this game. He's still a right end that if you pick up for your squad, he is probably going to lead you to a lot of success. 97 acceleration combined with that 98 finesse moves. Those two stats together obviously are going to be one of the main parts about this card, and one of the main reasons I do think this card is going to be really solid in College Football 25 Ultimate Team. So when we look at all these cards, I think this is a really solid drop coming tomorrow. Cards that I'm really excited about, he's a left end, Alex Highsmith, but I think he's an absolute stud at that left end position. Again, a non-LTD. I don't expect this card to be insanely expensive. I think he probably is going to be one of your better left ends in the game. Tristan Wirfs, obviously excited about. Charlton's okay, not as good as the left end. As far as our LTDs, they're fine, right? Like, I think with Kittle, he's really good. He's not the best tight end in the game, though. And then when you do look at, obviously, Kevin Byard, is he the best free safety in the game? No, that's Caleb Downs. And so it's just tough for me to be super hype on a guy like Byard when Caleb Downs is in the game. And I'm not hating on Byard. I actually think this card is a really solid card. I'm just speaking my thoughts, right? When we've got a guy like Caleb Downs in the game, it's really tough for me to be super hype about this card coming to cut. Not that he's bad. It's just that we've got better cards already in the game, and so it's tough for me to be super hype about these types of cards. But that's my personal thoughts on it. You guys can give me your thoughts on this drop coming to College Football 25 Ultimate Team. As always, guys, I don't normally open packs for these types of drops, so if that's what you're looking for, that probably won't happen tomorrow. But again, I might look and see what these cards' price are like and see if any of these guys do want to be added to my team, because like I said, I'm an Iowa fan, so if I can add Kittle and Wirfs, sign me up every day of the week. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.